All right. First sign here we have is Aries. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. All right. And so we had that in the, we've already touched on that. Okay. So you may have Aries moon, or you look to see where you have Aries at on your chart. Okay. This will better resonate with you. If you do not have Aries moon, an Aries sun sign, like the top one, sun, moon, rising, check your other placements. Because there, it could be your 7th house. Because we did have Libra come out for the collective. Okay, the 7th house. We had, not Libra, but we had the 7th house. And that's the house of partnerships. Okay? There was an angel number. It just passed me by. So we'll just come back. All right, then. So what else do we have for Aries, please? All placements. Aries, thank you. Wow. 7th house. Okay. So forgiveness when it comes to relationships. Releasing resentment that is blocking you when it comes to these relationships. They could be past relationships, and it's affecting your current relationships. All right. You could have somebody in your current energy right now where your confidence isn't fully there. You're not confident enough to commit to this due to, you know, the resentment that you're harboring. And this is hurting. It's harming you. You have to release it, and you have to surrender to this. Release. Okay. This is what you're going to want to work on, Aries, through these moon phases. All right. Let's see. What else do we have for Aries? All placements. Jesus. Okay. Wow. It's like you're fighting with, this is blocking you. This is causing conflict to your 10 of Cups, to your dreams, okay, of the type of relationship or connections. Maybe the connections, there was so much competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension, okay, in these. And this is oppositional to the 10 of Cups. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships. This is blocking your alignment, okay? Inner happiness, fulfillment, family contentment, total love and support, all right? And it's, you know, because of what you've experienced. The past 5 relationships may have been such a dud, okay? Or past 5 years, past 10 years, okay? This could have been with a person that you were with for maybe 10 or 5 years or 7 years, okay? But there's forgiveness needed here. Somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Or you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Pisces and Leo as well. And maybe you have Aries moon or Aries in your 7th house. Okay, just place it where it fits. I already said that, so I'm going to stop repeating myself. But yeah, a lot of competition. All right, what else do we have? Spirit for your Aries. All placements, please. Thank you. Wow, acceptance again, okay? You are an amazing goddess, ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential by not making any apologies for it, okay? All right. What else, please? Oh, we got 2. Saving grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. Gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. Okay? This is what Spirit wants you to do during these moon phases, Aries. Okay? Because whatever you're harboring, whatever you're holding on to, whatever resentment that you still are holding on to, it is blocking the flow of love. You're not able to authentically call it in because of the fact that you're still holding on to resentment. You're still holding on to the conflict from these past relationships, okay, that were not serving you, or maybe they ended up disappointing you and epically failing. Maybe you had a hard time with actually knowing how radiant you are, okay? And now you are coming to a state of acceptance, surrendering to this. So this is what you are being guided to do, okay? Gently releasing. Take your time, but this is just what needs to be on the focal for you to, you know, be able to take one step forward, okay? 3003. 3003. All right. Yeah. Perfect. All right, Aries, that's for you. That's what I have for you for this the moon phases for this week, okay? So really sit with yourself in reflection and contemplation and reflect on what it is within you, or what is it that you're going to need to do to be able to release this, okay? How are you going to go about releasing this? All right. And then if you figure something out, or say you come up with an idea that may actually help you, write that down so that you can keep that and keep it on hand. And then at any time, any point where you feel emotionally disturbed or anxious when it comes to, if you have a connection in your energy currently, or one that may be approaching or does approach, just remember what you are releasing at this time, okay? And stand firm in that, all right? All right, so we will go ahead and move on into Taurus. Hold on. All right, and before I move ahead to Taurus, Aries, make sure you look up, or if you feel like the Aries message has resonated with you, look up angel number 3003, okay? And I just saw 3131. This is growing independently, individually, okay? Bringing yourself back on the emotional level for growth, okay? All right, Taurus, you're up next. What do we have for Taurus, please? All placements. Thank you. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being, okay? So Taurus, that's what you're going to want to focus on releasing through these moon phases, okay? You could be somebody that, you know, focuses on the blame game. All right. And don't take offense to me saying that like that, because it's no shot at all. We all experience this. We all go through this. And, you know, we all choose whether we do or don't want to navigate through this and release the shackles of blame. Okay. Being able to accept your part on whatever it may be. Okay. In relationships and, you know, your work, or, you know, your career, whatever it may be, your goals, there's no blaming. Because you have to take accountability on, you know, how your actions or how your choices and decisions have navigated you to where you are currently at, or where you ended up being in this position of blame. All right. So releasing the need to blame. It could be just blaming yourself, okay? It could be blaming other people. It could be blaming past experiences or past relationships, because even in those bad relationships that we have, we're both to blame, right? So you own your part, and don't even worry about pointing a finger at anybody else, all right? We want to take the most accountability when it comes to ourselves and the way we move, okay? Yeah. So blame is what you're going to want to release. It's harming you, okay? It's binding you. And you need to surrender to releasing this, all right? What else do we have for Taurus, please? For these moon phases. All placements. What do we have for Taurus, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so this could be blaming family, okay? You could also be blaming yourself. We have your actions. We have first house. And yeah, it's for somebody, I feel somebody specific. This may not resonate with everybody, but it could be your family that you are placing blame on regarding something, okay? And holding on to that blame is not serving you. And then for a lot of you, though, it's showing this is pertaining to yourself, blaming yourself. All right, blaming due to your actions. Okay, maybe there were certain actions. I just saw 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, if that's resonating with you, look up that angel number 3, 4, 5, 6. There's something more the divine wants you to know. All right. Taurus, also look up 3131, okay? I feel that one is for you as well. But whatever actions that you may have taken in the past that you're blaming yourself for, it is time to release and let it go. Okay? This is binding and harming you. It's time to surrender to that release, okay? No more blaming yourself. We all make mistakes, and when we can just take accountability, take responsibility for our part in all things, we're able to easily navigate through the emotions that we feel. We're able to come back to the state of acceptance, like, well, it is what it is, because that's truly the key. That's truly the answer. It is what it is. It's said and done. It's done and over with. There's nothing you can do to change it. Okay? What else do we have for Taurus, please? Thank you. You could be blaming yourself from not walking away, from not having walked away from something. My spidey senses are going. Maybe you chose not to walk away from something. Also, maybe from being indecisive. Maybe you're blaming yourself for being indecisive about something, avoiding something, or just this fear of change or fear of loss, okay? Maybe certain actions that you have taken in the past, or that this energy may, still sits with you. This has you fearful of changing or fearful of losing something or someone, okay? Yeah. That's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, you could be sensitive. You can be somebody that is sensitive. Yeah. Maybe you get too starry-eyed easily. Okay? And maybe you're just blaming yourself for certain things, certain actions that you have taken. And whatever they may be, okay? It is time to release it. It's time to let it go. It's not going where you're going. It's not moving forward with you. Okay? The divine has other plans for you. You have other plans for you. Yeah, look. Intuition, radiant goddess, gifts, acceptance. That's what you have. That's what the divine has for you. These gifts. The gift of acceptance, okay, is what is going to see your growth. It's going to see you forward. Okay? All right. For Taurus, all placements, please. Passion ignited. Live with passion by stepping into what feeds your soul and gives you joy. When you choose to make room for this in your life, the universe responds by creating opportunities that support your soul's purpose and passion. All right? So there could have been things that, that you refused to walk away from that really weren't serving you, and maybe it didn't end too well. Maybe you fell into a whole bunch of disappointment, okay? Maybe you continuously tried things and just nothing ever worked. It left your cups empty, okay? But don't be fearful of change or fearful to lose anything, okay? Especially if you're somebody that's very sensitive, or maybe you just love very hard. That's loving hard, and being that type of person definitely comes with a cost. But when you're able to better balance your emotional state with the state of acceptance, okay, or the energy of acceptance, it will make it so much easier for you. Because again, everything is what it is. Everything just happens the way it's supposed to happen. Okay? All right. One more. What do we have for Taurus? All placements, please. Yeah, and what I'm hearing is that, you know, this release is going to help you to shift gears and really direct you more towards what you're passionate about, what you truly desire, okay? We have behind the veil. Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth, and be okay with not knowing. Some of you are just certain decisions and choices that you have made has placed you in this fear-based energy, and the need for control is significant as well, because it's like you want to know, like, if I'm going to change, or if I'm going to take this L, I need to know what's going to come after that. I need to know everything's going to be great. Just know everything is going to be great, because whenever you release anything that does not serve you, people, places, things, thoughts, emotions, there's always going to be better on the other side, because you're releasing something that is blocking you. All right. It's opening new things, new doors for you. All right. So pick up that veil, look behind it, live your truth. Don't fear change. You are beautiful, whether you've made mistakes or not, or whether you've been disappointed a number of times. You're still deserving of all the things you desire. All right. Awesome. So focus on that, Taurus, for this last quarter moon phase and the waning crescent moon phase. Release, let go, surrender. All right, we're going to move on to the next, which is Gemini. Hold on. All right, so when I pause this, angel number 4141. All right, we're doing Gemini now. So Gemini, look up that angel number 4141 for a more in-depth message, okay, from the divine. But I did pull it up here. It says, angel number 4141 signifies a message from your guardian angels to focus on your true purpose in life and to take action towards your goals. It encourages personal growth, self-discovery, and the manifestation of your desires, reminding you that you have the support of the universe in your journey. All right? So let's see. What do we have for Gemini, please? During these moon phases. All placements, please. Thank you. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. All right. So Gemini, all placements, okay. But you're going to need to release and let go of envy. Okay. Realizing that everyone is just a reflection of you. So if somebody has or is something or someone that you inspire or aspire to be, then go after that. Okay. Also, you know, if you're envious because maybe you've been dealt a really tough hand and you're seeing others around you that aren't necessarily experiencing that, and it makes you a bit envious. Okay. You need to release that, because it only blocks you and holds you back. Everybody has their own challenges, and everything, you know, everybody is different. So everybody experiences things differently as well. Some people are stronger in one department and weaker in one that you may be the strongest at. So it's like, just looking at it from that point of view, that we are all the same. It's just, we all have different challenges. Okay. 4343. Look up that angel number. I will look it up for us as well. So releasing, letting go of envy. What else, Spirit, do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Look, Gemini came out. Okay. So you could have Gemini in your first house. All right. Yeah, you could have Gemini in your first house or your sun, moon, rising, but you could heavily have Gemini on your chart, or you could Gemini moon, okay? You could be very judgmental, and maybe you could be a bit two-faced, okay? Don't claim it if it's not you, all right? But also make sure that you are being real with yourself. Is that truly your energy? And maybe it's just something that is with the bottom of the deck. We have Scorpio. Maybe it's something that you just keep buried deep down inside and behind closed doors. Okay. But you're going to experience a death and rebirth. You could be experiencing like an ego death at this time when it comes to envy or being envious. Okay. Maybe in the way that you communicate things. And also, like, your emotional state could fluctuate, like, a lot, okay? And it's just kind of bringing yourself back center and realizing that, you know, you have your own path, your own life, your own challenges, and as do others, all right? There's a card flipped up in here. Hold on. We got teamwork. So that may be relevant, okay? Your cooperation, collaborating. The way you communicate is big here, okay? And it's about, you know, all the challenges that we experience, they're for us to learn something. All right. And once we learn, we are to apply it, to implement that. All right. And this is where you'll bring growth and change into your world. Don't be envious of any partners, okay, family, friends, lovers, business, whatever, that it may not seem like their life is challenging or that they experience challenges, and maybe you experience a lot of drastic challenges or you have in your life, but that doesn't make you, you know, worse than the next, or your situation's worse than the next. Okay, don't look at things like that. Let's see. 4343. Angel number 4343 symbolizes divine guidance and support. Something about court? Encourage. I keep wanting to say it. Something about court. Okay, because it does look, it kind of gives that like they're the courthouse, kind of. Okay, I don't know. We also have Capricorn energy on the table. Encouraging you to embrace change and pursue your dreams with hope and dignity. It emphasizes the importance of balance between your practical responsibilities and creative pursuits, indicating that you are not alone on your journey. Okay? So also make sure you look up these angel numbers if this is resonating with you, to get a more in-depth message from the divine, okay? For you specifically, all right? Your communication with this number 3, you could be a feminine or just being able to be more vulnerable, okay? Be able to better express yourself, all right? I'm going to get one more card from here since that card was just flipped. So let's see, anything else? Thank you. Yeah, look. Competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension. And this could be in your regular, you know, connections, with regular connections. Like there's your envy, even if you don't speak on it, even if you don't display it, but it's buried deep down within you, it makes the energy combative, okay? Even if it's not on the table, it doesn't matter. Energy is energy. And what you think and what you feel gets projected outwardly, whether you intentionally mean to or not, okay? Whether you subconsciously or consciously are doing so, it still takes place. And it brings a lot of conflict to your connections with you being able to work as a team or collaborate with others, okay? You could be somebody that's always in disagreement. And it's stemming from this envy energy, So this is going to be a time that you're going to really want to sit in contemplation and reflect on, you know, in which ways may you come off envious, okay? Even if it's not to the naked eye, but you know it's something. Because why do your connections or working with others feel like it's competition? Why does it feel like somebody's your rival, okay? Or there's conflict, always disagreement or tension. You want to think about this. Think about the way that you communicate, the way that you explain things, the way, you know, and be open to hearing other people. All right? Yeah, some of you are going to want to go into solitude to really reflect on this. Introspection, contemplation, being alone right now. To listen to your inner guidance, all right? And to act consciously. But you have to first train your subconscious mind. Okay? And you can do that by better balancing out your emotional state and seeing things from a different perspective and not a negative one. All right? What else do we have, please? Gemini. We have Gemini, Capricorn, and Leo. We have family dynamic. Okay? This could be the type of, maybe this is the energy that you have in your family. Maybe this is the energy you grew up with. Okay? Your family is requiring time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. All right, so none of this competition, rivalry, okay? It's okay to agree to disagree, but don't be envious about anyone else's life, anyone else's struggles, anyone else's blessings or abundance. That's what will block you from receiving your own. Okay, it will block you from being able to manifest your own, to bring change, because you're too focused on the outside. You're too focused on, you know, pleading your case or trying to be right all the time. All right? Maybe this is how you come off when you communicate. It's very competitive, and it's due to this envious energy. All right? And this is no shot. I'm telling you, this is all of us. This is a reflection. All of these are a reflection of ourselves. And when we can learn from them, we can alchemize it, transmute it into something that actually serves us and works for us. It helps us to personally develop. So don't take it personal. Don't take it like it's a shot to you. No, this is to help you to grow. That's what this is about. All right? Thank you. One more. Thank you. Wise counsel. That's what this is, okay? Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. All right? This is wise counsel. Quiet moments. So sitting in solitude is what you're going to need to do. I feel like seeking out your highest self, the divine, to help you. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. Okay? Yeah, and we have divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life, all right? And you could be trying to manifest certain things, okay? And for some of you, you need to see where you have Gemini at on your chart, because there could be something that's not moving forward. If it's your career, your finances, if it's when it comes to friends, when it comes to partnerships, you know, you want to see where you have Gemini at and apply this energy, all right? Sitting in solitude, being mindful of divine timing, all right? Because balance needs to be restored. Your emotional balance needs to be restored, all right? All right, perfect. So that is what I have for Gemini. We're going to go ahead and move on to Cancer. Just give me a second. All right. So let's see. Cancer, what you need to release and let go of and surrender to during these moon phases. What do we have for Cancer? All placements, please. Thank you. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone, okay? So you're needing to release, let go of the feeling of being lonely, or, you know, really, I feel like it's like basking in this sorrow. 5432, as I looked up. Look up that angel number, okay? If this is resonating with you. But you're really focusing more on being lonely and those feelings that are being brought up because of the fact that you are feeling lonely. It's pushing you deeper into this. Some of you could be feeling, you know, very depressed, or you're pushing yourself toward this energy, okay, due to feeling like you are alone. All right. Maybe you're someone that longs to have a connection or connections, you know, platonic or romantic or even business. Okay. And maybe you are feeling lonely. You're going to want to make sure that you can focus on being by yourself and be completely content with that before you can, that is what will block you from being able to have harmonized relationships, harmonized connections, is when you're unable to even just be content with just self. Okay? 5544. Look up that angel number. There's more in there for you. Okay? But let's see what else. Release the need. Release the need. Okay, so releasing the need for connection. Release the sorrow of being alone or feeling alone. You are never alone. What do we have for Cancer? What else do we have, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh, Leo. All right. If this is resonating with you, you could be a Leo, or see where you have Leo at on your chart. Ooh, bless me. Confirmation. Spirit's saying you could be a very creative person, or maybe you once used to be. This is going to be the perfect time for you to create. Confirmation on my phone. Somebody's name could be Donna. Okay. Or that name is significant. All right. Maybe you are a creative person. Okay. Some of you are needing this. Being alone is going to help you to build courage, to build your core strength here. Okay. You could be very protective. I mean, Cancers are. You could be very stubborn. You could be in this position of unharmonized connections, or maybe feeling disconnected, and it could be due to your need for control. All right? And this is why you may be feeling this loneliness, because connections aren't stable and secure like they should be for you. Okay? But when you can sit in contemplation and kind of reflect on this and start to become more comfortable and content with self, it's going to help build you up, and then it's going to open you up. And when that time comes, you're going to want to make sure that you create. Also, in the time of feeling lonely, instead of focusing your energy towards feeling lonely, apply that, alchemize it by creating something. Do something creative, something that's going to light you up, that you can devote time and energy to, that positively impacts and influences you. Okay? Yeah. Somebody could have Leo in their 8th house that this is for, that this is resonating with. All right? Okay. What else, please? Thank you. 2 wants to come out. The energy of the unexpected. Somebody could be 53. I was going to say that when I hit play back on here because I saw 53 and 48. So somebody could be 53, somebody could be 48. You may be feeling this like loneliness due to like society. Its rules, its regulations, okay? Maybe conformity or just this social, like this need for social approval. And this is why things turn to disappointment for you, okay? Somebody may need to forgive a Leo for a heartbreak. We have depression here. Okay? We have forgiveness, loss, depression, emotional pain. Okay? Maybe there was something that you lost or someone. We have Taurus and Libra as well. Certain traditions may lead to like emotional pain, suffering, and grief, okay, or some type of heartbreak. Let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have, please? Thank you. Wow, family dynamic, reconcile. Your family is requiring time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. Okay? Maybe you're feeling lonely due to maybe you lost your family, all right? Or someone you care deeply about. Maybe you're being guided to reconcile with somebody from your family. Okay? Or there's something here, like some type of addictions. The situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that is influencing you or the person involved. Pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of the situation by stepping outside of the chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion. Okay? Okay. Something about having mercy. All right. All right. What else, please? One more. Thank you. Heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's desire. Okay. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. All right. There could be a certain type of family dynamic that you want, that your heart desires, okay? And something to do with loneliness. Maybe you isolate yourself. Maybe you sit in solitude more. Maybe you're a hermit or something, okay? Where you feel more comfortable being alone. We have resurrection at the end of at the bottom of the deck. You may want to reconcile with someone or something, maybe even your creativity. But right now is a time for you to release this loneliness, this feeling of being alone. All right? And from the heartbreak, the disappointments, and everything that you've encountered that has hurt you, that has caused this type of emotional pain, and it could be family, somebody you built a family with, okay? It's time to release that. It's time to be okay with being alone if that is what your heart is telling you to do. For some of you, it's time to release locking yourself up and staying in hermit mode when you're emotionally disturbed, okay? It's time to convert that into power, something by doing something creative, all right? Yeah. All right. 543